Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? You know, unfortunately, I've just been busy with like, you know, work-related stuff. I'm earning a fair amount of money now, working very long hours, but, you know, I've been away from this place for way too long, even though videos take like, you know, 2 weeks straight to edit. But, you know, I want to get back in the swing of things. I want to figure out how to relearn OBS. So, you know, this is what I'm going to do. Right here in Geoguessr. Easy one of my favorite games. I'm pretty sure we all know what this is. But if you don't know, you click here and it's going to put you to a random place in the world. Just anywhere in the world that at least has, you know, Google Maps, because, you know, there are lots of countries here in Africa and the Middle East, and also China and other places that don't have Google Maps. Well, we don't have Google Street View. You know, the Street View car doesn't go over there. But you know, this. But no, first I'll just go with famous places. This should be the easiest. There are lots of famous places in the world. It's not just anywhere random. So that's my best score. Let's see how well I do this time. Completely blind. Okay. With this one, I've got a rough idea. I don't really want to be like a racist or anything, just by zooming in on these people, or by judging how dirty the air is. It is looking a bit smoggy. You know, if this whole area, yeah, I'm pretty sure that there used to be water in here, so this isn't really kept up very well, but the gardens do look pretty nice, I'll say. Definitely give this place that. Judging by the overall look of this place, I'm going to take a guess and say that this is in India somewhere. Yeah, just how crowded and boxed in everything is. This is in India, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to guess somewhere in the center. Yeah, let's go over here. Is there any... Okay, so maybe it's not this place. I also don't have a timer. Some places have a timer. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to try and guess as quickly as I possibly can. Screw, I'm going to go buy the pet shop. It's not here, but I'm pretty sure it's... Oh, it's in Bangladesh. I mean, yeah. I mean, there might have been minarets there. If I did, I didn't take notice of them. I guess I gotta do better here. Okay. This does give a very rough guess. And with this sort of thing, and because of the fact that Google Street View is not in China, you know, this sort of thing, it's these sorts of big archways are very popular in Japan, which makes me think that, yeah, this is in Japan somewhere. I think. I want to move it a little bit closer just to read this. Yeah, I think this is in Japan. Could be Taiwan, but I'm pretty sure. But I have actually been to Japan. Lovely place, and I saw these a lot. They build them high so the old Shinto gods can walk under them. So yeah, this is in Japan, but I've never been here, so it's not a place I'm familiar with. So I'm gonna guess. There's like thousands of these things, so I'm just gonna guess out there. Yeah. That place looked lovely. I should go there. I should go there again. Okay, now we're looking a bit more European. You know, with the crosses and everything. Oh, that's a Celtic cross. Okay, so this is somewhere in like UK, Scotland, maybe Ireland. And considering the cross part, it makes me want to say Ireland, but Scotland has been Christian for a while, so I'm going to guess I think that's in English. I'm going to guess this is Scotland. Somewhere. You're up here, aren't you? Well, the two biggest cities are Glasgow and Edinburgh. Where's the border? Oh, it could be up here. Nah. Could be Dundee. Nah, but I think it's in Edinburgh. Oh, I thought that said cemetery. Screw it. I'm going to say it was an island. Ah. Well, it's there. Aha. This looks a little bit Sovietish. Although, one thing I will say is that it does not look like anywhere in Eastern Europe. Nah. It's this flag, I don't know. Which makes me... Okay, so, communist places. There were a lot. There were a lot in Eastern Europe, but there also were a lot of these in Africa. But the thing is, I don't think any communist Africa places spoke English that much. Where is this place? I mean, in Zimbabwe and South Africa, yeah, yada yada yada, but that is not the Zimbabwean flag. That is definitely not the South African flag. But it might not be too far from it. The Mozambique flag has AK-47s on it, so it's not Mozambique. It could be Zambia. All right, I'm gonna guess Zambia. Nothing's really popping up. Just a bunch of shopping malls. Screw it. Let's go. No, it's in Ghana. Great. I didn't know about Ghana. Well, maybe it wasn't communist after all. But this, so that wasn't. But this, I mean, it might have been at one point, but I don't really think so. Oh, there's a flag here. Okay. Russia's flag is looks a little something like this, but there's a few in Eastern Europe that look a lot like that too. The Czech Republic sort of looks like that. Serbia does as well. Le Forum. Oh. But France's flag is like vertical stripes. Jeez. France's flag is vertical stripes. That looks vertical unless they hung up the wrong way. Unless that's some kind of French event. Maybe it's missing 2 letters here. I don't know. Hey mate, what do you look like? You definitely look European. As a cross here too. So yeah, it could be anywhere in Eastern Europe apart from Albania. And obviously not Kosovo either. I'm going to take a guess and I'm going to say we're in Serbia. That's the church slash cemetery. No, this looks like some kind of big old communist former party headquarters sort of thing. Some kind of big square. Not a shopping mall. About there. Nah, here maybe. Oh, bugger. It was in Russia. It's in St. Petersburg. Is there Okay. That is nowhere near my best. That's the best I've ever gotten. That wasn't a very good round, but hey. Sometimes raw footage makes for better content. I'm going to go back and put in a... Should I put a timer in? Okay, I will. I'll be right back. Hey, I'm back. I don't know how to set the timer. I'm stupid. But anyways, I'm going to go to my home country, as you can probably tell by my accent. Home country being Australia. Now, what sucks about Australia's maps, I've played this before, I have somehow done even worse than random places in the world. That's the highest I've ever gotten. Because it's such a big country, like if you want to guess Perth ends up being Brisbane and vice versa, you end up getting like 0 points because it's so far away. But I'm going to do it anyway. Now this could be anywhere. Or maybe not. Aha. Bundaberg. Aha. Now that's... I do know where Bundaberg is. Bundaberg rum. But pretty much the alcohol of choice of most 18-year-olds. Unlike me. But I was smart and went for either Canadian Club or Dewars. Those Canadian Club Dewars Maker's Mark. Those are real best cheap ones. I know Bundaberg's Australian, but I think it might be even a bit more expensive here than Australia, and it's not nearly as nice. So, yeah, this isn't Bundaberg, which is Bundaberg Central. Oh, for Bundaberg Central, thought it was just called Bundaberg. Now, where is the Bundaberg depot? I don't know. There's a Bunnings there. I was actually trying to find if this was like some kind of... Oh, the Queensland's Department of Transport and Main Roads. That's got to be in the capital, which is in Brisbane. So maybe there's like a Bundaberg in Queensland. I think I want to hurry up. I'm going to guess that it's about here-ish. Oh, it was in Bundaberg. What's the Department of Transport doing up there? Great. I mean, it did say it was in Bundaberg, so whatever. Now, this does not look like Queensland. It's way too... It looks a bit dustier. It's not nearly as hilly. Doesn't look quite as humid as Queensland gets, and that looks like it's very much near the coast. Right off the bat, I want to say we're in Perth, but of course, it's so far away. If you try and guess Perth and anywhere else, you get like 0 points. But I really do think this is in Perth. Is there a Perth Department of Transport here? No. Where do I click? Sometimes with the van that has a livery, it's just a plain van. However, maybe it's a place. Maybe if a guy lives out of here. Does this tell me anything? No. It's all blurred out because I think Google thinks it's a license plate. Oh, but there might be something on this truck. Come here. Oh, it's gone. Oh. This also looks old. This image also looks old as hell. 2016. So yeah, I think I've accidentally clicked wrong and it's cobbling random places together. But it looks like it might give me it would give me a clue if I didn't screw up. Oh well, I think we're in Perth. Mossman Park. Yeah. I think we're roughly in Mossman Park. I don't see a roundabout, but I'm going to guess there anyway. Yeah, okay, good. It was over there. In Perth. Which is good. Okay. This could be anywhere. This looks like a random place in little old suburbia. But one thing I can tell you straight up is that this is not in South Australia, where I'm from. I don't know why. South Australia's electrical poles is a bit of a lesson for you. They are concrete in the middle with like steel... With like a rusty steel column in each side. We call them Stobie poles. These are just like random wood. Random wood that's obviously been covered, just so you know our power poles don't get eaten by termites. Now the license plates are usually blurred, but this is not blurred. Blue text, huh? It's a dolphin here. So if this is a dolphin, this makes me think it's near the coast, which again could be anywhere. So, however, this might tell us that it's probably one of the biggest cities, like Sydney, Melbourne, could even be Brisbane. Oh, palm trees, however. I see these a lot in Brisbane. It doesn't really look like Brisbane. To my mind, Brisbane's a bit more hilly. It's got way more mountains. Or maybe I'm just thinking of like Cairns or stuff. Maybe Brisbane is pretty flat. I've been to Brisbane, but it's been a while since I've been there. I think we're in Brisbane. But whereabouts? I'd say where's Ipswich? Not in Ipswich, but maybe sort of getting towards there. I'm going to zoom in a bit. Maybe there. Oh, it was Melbourne. Great. Maybe. Oh, it was near the coast. I should have guessed it. It was in Frankston. No comments. Now, this is obviously a shopping centre. It should tell us something. Jets, though, I've never seen jets. I don't think we're in South Australia. Again, you could almost look at the license plates, but they're blurred. Google does a good job of blurring that. Okay, so things happen here where they didn't. Oh, we have these sorts of things in South Australia, but I don't think we're in South Australia. Oh, I mean, we might be. I've seen these sorts of logos like shopping centres before, but it does not look familiar to me. Maybe it is in New South Wales. As when I want, I think this is giving me Sydney vibes. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, well that's the Australian flag. That's the Torres Strait Islander flag. I think that's the Indigenous flag. I think it might be a state flag. I know what South Australia's state flag looks like. I don't know the others. City of Stirling. There is a Stirling in South Australia, but this does not look like Stirling, South Australia. I'm going to tell you straight up. And I've never heard of Dianella. I'm gonna stop wasting time. I think we're in Sydney. Bankstown. Oh, I mean, we are in Dianella. Ugh. Is there a Dianella here? There is. I'm an idiot. I got 8 points. Great. Aha. Orange. There is an Orange in New South Wales. However, I've never heard of any of these places, but there is an Orange in New South Wales. Orange is, where are you? It's, yeah, Orange is near Dubbo, so we're like, Canawindra? Eugowra? I thought I saw Eugowra here. Maybe, oh, we are like, you know, a fair few. Here's a Eugowra. We're only 24 kilometers here from Eugowra. Is it? Could this be it? I think we're here. Oh no, I was close though. And that's the score. I've done somehow like at least 2 times as bad as random places in the world. I don't know my own country enough. Oh well. So yeah, this is literally just anywhere in the world that has Google Street View, of course. So, here we go. This is the classic Geoguessr map. Let's see where we are. Okay. I think I might have a continent in mind. Wide open farmlands. These sorts of trees. Oh. Aha. Oh, it's backwards. GRU. Where is this? There we go. Yeah, it's just this AE thing. Where is this? Where have I seen this? I don't know. Okay, I can guarantee you we're in Western Europe somewhere. That's all I know. Oh, yes. Sometimes there's like a website or something here. At first I was going to say something like Germany. Do they have this sort of thing here though? Maybe. It does look very German. I don't think it's Dutch. I don't think it's Flemish either. I'm just going to say I might be cheating a little bit just by going up here. Oh, hang on. The little strike thing. Alright. I'll go to the street sign and I'll take a guess. I'm going to guess that this is Birkerhovschisch. I think this... I don't know how to... Yeah. I'm going to guess this is in Norway. Where are you? You're up here in Norway? I don't think we're too up here. Because it's mostly just snow, I think. I don't think we're that far from Oslo. Not too far. Maybe Drammen way. Maybe a bit up here. Yeah. I'm just gonna guess there. Oh, it's Denmark. Hey, look, that was close. Okay. This place does look American, I'm gonna say. Yeah, you see, this house does look like Chris Chan's old house. That's how I know. It does look like Chris Chan's old car. I'm just gonna shut up about that. But one way to tell if it's America is every house, or at least a lot of houses, have American flags flying. Very, very proud of our country, America. Yeah. And there's also, the green street sign with the white text. It's just a matter of where. I did say this looked like a certain person's place, and that person is in Virginia. So I think we're in Virginia. Or at least maybe like North Carolina, Pennsylvania, maybe a bit in West Virginia. No, I don't think so. Whereabouts? I think we're close to Richmond. That's the capital. I don't think we're actually in the capital. Maybe one of these small towns that's just outside of a big town. Mannequin, Sabbath, Sublets. I think we're in Hanover. No, actually, maybe not. Where's the next one? Wickham Crossing. Yeah, Wickham Crossing. Oh no, that is, it literally means crossing, because, great. Where are we? Ashland, maybe. Rockville. Is there anyone here? I'm just gonna guess Ashland. Yeah, why not? A bit more of a residential area is what I want. Probably not true. I didn't see. Yeah, we're just outside of Minneapolis. Hey, I was almost right, just like on the outskirts of a big city. This is not America. I can guarantee you straight up. Oh, the Google cars kind of being blurred. Goats lying around. Where do I see this? I mean, pretty much most countries in the world you see this sort of thing. I do see a sign here though. A church. Huh. Hey buddy, where is this place? Want to tell me? Oh, so close to getting it. Here we go. It's too blurry. It is in English though, which makes it... Does that say Nigeria? I think it does say Nigeria. Yeah, the Twitter pickups people. Yeah, again, I don't want to be racist or anything. But yeah, this is Nigeria. Yeah. Maybe not too far from wherever the capital is. Is that the capital? Yeah. Maybe a bit more upwards. Out there, I think. I was close. But I mean, I was like 200 miles off. But hey, that's not bad at all. It's a place I've never been. Oh, we got a sign here, Bo. Again, this looks American. 50 medical lane. That's, yeah. Yeah, that's a doctor. This is all in America. Of course, one way to tell this is America is if you can see a big-ass truck somewhere. There's no American flags. Yeah. Go look for one of these. Oh, there is another sign here, though. Georgia Department of Community Supervision. Aha. Okay, it's from the state of Georgia. I know it says Oakside, but I think that's just the... Oh, hang on. Oh, no. Lee Eastwood? No. Okay. We're in Georgia. I know that. I don't think we're in Atlanta. Great. It doesn't tell us where in Georgia it is. I'm going to take a guess and say... Where's Georgia? Georgia's right over here. I don't think we're in Atlanta. Could be Macon, could be in Augusta. Albany. Valdosta, that's pretty close to... That's a little bit too close to Florida there, so I think where it happens. Whereabouts? Is there a medical lane here? That's not that bad. Yeah. I mean, of course it was in Georgia, just outside of Atlanta. I mean, okay, I'll give myself points for that one, and this is the very last one. I mean, I could... Oh, Nippon. Wherever. It's Japanese. Yep. That's... Nippon is Japan's version of... It's what Japan calls themselves, really. Because the word Japan, I think, comes from... I think it comes from Italy, so... Yeah. This... Or is it? Do I... That is clearly some kind of Ford. Do they have Fords in Japan? Also, this does not look like Japan. Ah, so that was a gas truck. So maybe that's getting shipped to Japan. Ah, I was about to click Japan here, but I think that may have been a mistake. Definitely a mistake. Now, we saw this in Denmark. Aha. I'm also not going to make that mistake again. It does look Norwegian, though. It also kind of looks Swedish. I'm going to guess Denmark again. Whereabouts? Somewhere near a port. If it's got a Japanese gas truck, it's got to be somewhere near a port. I think we're in Copenhagen. Where would be a good place to dock or something? Whereabouts in Copenhagen? Or it could be here in Sweden. No. I think we're in Copenhagen. Savang. I think we're about here. A little bit more inland. Not too sure what a Japanese gas truck was doing here in Denmark, but I did get the country right this time. Let's see the results. So that is like... Yep, as predicted, that's like twice as good as I ever did for my own stupid country. Oh well. That's it. See you on the next one.